Can I talk about port wine stains?
Oh, Jesus.
I decided, fuck it, I got to bring this to the show.
Might be offending people out there.
Are you still allowed to make fun of people that have port wine stains?
No.
No?
I don't think so. I don't know. That's got to be a bitch, man. Wow. There's nothing you can really do about that.
Well,
there is no God.
Let's just put it this way.
Yeah.
Something I have to do on a regular basis involves going into a establishment. And front and center is a guy with a massive port wine stain, and you got to make believe you don't notice it.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's a couple times a week, and I have to fucking go through this fake shit. Like, oh, yeah, you're just a normal guy, right? Yeah.
Hey, what's that on your face, man?
Right.
Hey, it's strawberry.
and this thing tends to ooze at times in places.
How does it ooze?
It's the entire left side of his face.
Wow.
And I'm not that good of an actor. I try.
Yeah, you got to be an actor. That's weird.
I try.
Everyone's got to act.
I understand. We're all equal in this new world. Fuck that shit, by the way. Bullshit.
Yeah.
It's one of the big problems we have in America. And then this guy's front and center for this business. And I'm thinking, if I'm running a business, port wine stain guy, I'm sorry. I don't care if your personality is good. You're scaring the customers. You're freaking them out.
It's a thing where, like you said, you got to now become an actor. And some people don't act very well. And it's difficult to look just at eyes. And then you look like... Then you're looking at the eyes too much.
Yes.
Because you don't want to look at the... oh, my goodness.
And
wow.
Yeah. And there's a pressure.
Oh, that's just...
And in all fairness to the guy, because I have a feeling he's a fan of the show, but
oh boy,
I don't give a fuck. We got to talk about our shit.
Oh,
we got to talk about our shit.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like going out in public too much, because then I run into people and I'm like, oh, fuck, you're a fan of the show. I was going to talk about you tomorrow. Shit.
Yeah.
It's rough. He's a really nice guy, too.
Yeah.
And he's jovial.
Yeah.
I think he makes believe he's over it.
Really?
That he's just living his life, and he's cool with the fact he probably gets no pussy whatsoever.
How does that happen?
Huh?
God, Sam's scrolling through some pictures of people with it, and it's like...
I know I'm offending people right now, but it's horrible. I know it's horrible. I know that. But then why do I have to be put in the position a few times a week where I have to like go through this whole thing, and then panic sets in? Oh my God, please. I have a conversation with myself. Please don't stare at it. Just don't stare at it.
Don't look.
Just look at his eyes.
Yeah.
You could do this. And there's such relief that comes over me when he turns a little bit, because then the other side of his face looks like he's, Oh,
like Two-Face.
Yeah, pretty much like Two-Face. You're
like
right.
Two-Face. You turn...
Although it kind of bleeds over to the other side of the face.
Dips over
a little bit, but
certain spots.
But it looks like he just has like a little scab, like he's getting over a hit to the nose or something.
Does he look like Harvey Dent?
Anthony, instead of that, that gruesomeness, just put a port wine stain on the right side of Harvey Dent's face, and that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, man.
Is this bad? Am I supposed to be more open-minded?
There's somebody out there right now listening to the show with one, and he's going like, oh, man, God, I like these guys, and look what they're doing to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we do that with everybody.
I know.
We make fun of the blind, and
I'm not saying it's...
we got some blind people on the Twitter.
I'm not saying we should change anything. I'm just saying that's happening,
Well, we're supposed to make believe it's okay, and the panic doesn't set in, and... Because I don't want to be, I really try not to be an asshole in my regular fucking life.
Yeah.
So I have to play the game like everyone else does. That's the beauty of the radio show. We don't have to play the fucking game.
No.
We can say whatever the fuck we want.
Whatever we want. We're assholes, and then when you get off the air and you're like, no, it's cool.
Yeah, but if you walk through life like that,
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember listening.
You're going to have problems.
I remember listening years ago, and obviously this is not a physical thing or a bad thing or anything, but
right.
I was listening to Howard when I was working doing air conditioning and heating, and some air conditioning and heating guy called up and started ragging on Howard, and Howard turned around and goes, what do you do for a living? What do you do? What do you do? And he goes, I'm a tin knocker. And he goes, tin knocker? What's that? And the guy said, I do air conditioning and heating. And then Howard went on a 5-minute tirade
about
just
that?
Ripping this guy apart for being an air conditioning and heating guy, and I was listening,
right?
And I'm just like, oh man,
oh,
oh man.
Well, you got
man.
Well, you got that whole You got him back.
Yeah, that kind of.
You know that too, right?
Yeah, that kind of
Like I know
came back and.
I know we're more or less past a lot of that shit, but we oh boy, we won that one.
That was
Trust me, we won that one over the
That was
years.
fun.
You took care of everyone that does air conditioning and heating. I guess he is a bully. Pat Cooper was right. This guy says my daughter has port wine stain all over her arm and body. Well, yeah, but you could wear like a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah, let's hear. What do you?
Hey, Ryan, what's up, buddy?
Hey, good morning, guys. How you doing?
All right.
All right. Yeah, my daughter over her left arm, probably from her fingertips all the way up to like her armpit and across her chest, and then up the side of her neck. Is, completely covered.
Jesus.
And, she's 6 years old.
Oh.
Of course, kids and people, and we'll be in stores and shit. People will be staring. And I understand people are different; they don't understand it, and you just take it one step at a time and try to help her out and keep comforting her and let her know it's just something a little different on the outside.
Well, thanks a lot.
Oh,
now I feel like a complete asshole.
See what you did?
See, I feel like a complete asshole now.
Don't feel like an asshole, guys. It's just life, Everybody's different, and sometimes it's just on the outside, right?
Yeah, I understand all that, but I'm just...
Once there was this girl who...
Who the fuck put that phone call through? So, Ryan, thanks for your call, by the way.
Hey, you guys have a good day.
It's just too early for this shit where I have to feel bad now.
Man.
Who did it?
Who did it?
That was Handsome Rob.
Handsome Rob. I thought he would know better.
He has something
You
against
avoid
Opie?
those calls so we can get a few more jokes in.
He's infallible. Don't worry about it. Come on, man.
Yeah.
He's too handsome to make mistakes.
He's too busy making believe he fucks hot chicks.
He insisted he wasn't lying yesterday.
I want proof somehow. We want proof somehow, Rob.
But he did say he was lying about 2 fingers. He said 1 finger in the
Yeah,
ass,
then he
not
said
2.
one finger.
But
starts to fall
that's the
apart.
worst lie ever when you said, yeah, I put 2 fingers in her ass. Really? You did?
No.
Shove 2 fingers up anyone's ass.
Especially
Crazy.
if she's 20.
Yeah.
And then he said he went 2 knuckles deep, and then she said, "Oh no, I don't want that."
Yeah,
How do you
two
get
knuckles.
2 knuckles in?
Yeah. That's no way.
No way.
Yeah, I don't know.
No
There's
way.
Something going on with that kid. I'll put the challenge out to him though. He could prove it.
We told him to call her up.
And he said what?
I don't want to call her.
Yeah,
all
of course.
All right. Well,
I'd be bragging like, yeah, call her up. Fucking tap that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put 2
motherfucker.
knuckles in.
look,
Fuck
I
yeah.
this is not about beating up the people that have port wine stains because now they're saying Billy Corgan has one. Where's his? Like on his arm or something?
Yeah, like on his hand.
Yeah, but I'm talking about right on the face.
Man.
Like the entire side of his face.
Yeah.
I don't want to be uncomfortable.
He inconvenienced you.
Do you understand this, Ann, or am I sounding like a complete and
No, I get
utter dickhole
I
today?
get it. You're just, you're just saying what happened.
Well, you walk in, you see
Yeah.
him, and you're like, okay, here we go. Here we go again. I'm going to make believe I don't see it.
Yeah.
But do you think he knows you're making believe? Or is he oblivious to everything because he's had it his entire life?
Yeah.
So to him, he don't give a fuck. It's his life.
Maybe he's, for those few seconds that he forgets about it, he's feeling all good.
Yeah,
But man, that can't last long.
it doesn't
There's
fuck him
water
up.
and fucking mirrors and windows.
Look through your eyes right now.
Yeah.
You don't know what your face looks like.
I'll look through my eyes. Where else am I going to
But I
look?
mean, really focus on it.
Yeah, I
Look
know.
around. I don't know what
Yeah.
my face looks like. So to him,
No.
he's got that same feeling.
Oh, man.
He looks around like, I don't know what my face fucking looks like. I'm good.
I wonder if he looks down, though, and sees, like, when you put dark under your eyes when you're playing football,
Yeah.
you could kind of see it. You could kind of see your cheeks a little and the side of your nose and stuff.
Right.
So he must see it. He looks a certain way.
What about
Oh, man.
What about growing up? How many times did he have to hear, and what's your costume?
Oh, boy.
Look, ma'am, I just
Some
want
old lady,
candy.
like, licking her thumb and going on his cheek.
No, you'd have to get off.
Let me get that off. You have some jam on you. You have some preserve. That guy.
You would have to have a huge washcloth.
Yeah.
All right, well,
That's terrible.
that fucking guy
Poor bastard.
with his daughter, I feel bad.
Poor son of a bitch.
But I mean, have they figured out anything for that?
Yeah, what the fuck can they do? That's something that's just fucking what? Oh God. and it seems like there's varying degrees
Oh, this guy has
of like fucking saturation and fucking varying degrees of like thickness of it.
Many treatments have been tried, including freezing, surgery, radiation, and tattooing.
Holy mother of God.
So I'm sure some of that stuff works a little bit. Calms it down a
Lasers.
little bit, right?
Lasers have made the biggest impact.
What causes
Them
that?
lasers. Fucking amazing.
Is it just a big...
Yeah, what is it? Is it just some
Freckle?
kind of anomaly?
What is
Big
it?
freckle. Big Aaron Neville-y thing?
Do they even know how you get it?
It's genetics.
What?
All right, genetics, but
That's vague.
what is it?
An association with RASA1,
RASA1?
What does that
which
mean?
is a protein activator. So there's not enough
That's
protein
in,
in the skin.
that's in
and-
Tide, right?
I don't know if that's.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I don't. Guess a detergent joke, or
Yeah, well, I love my detergent material, but not
Yeah.
that one so much. I got to work on
at
it.
least you keep it clean.
Thank God.
So that's just something I guess I want to bring up.
Jiminy
It was just,
Cricket.
you know, he's front and center, and
Yeah.
you see everyone else. That everyone is just all in. Like, all right, we all gotta like. He's
Yeah.
nice enough, and he's trying to help everybody. So let's all like just make believe we don't see this.
Yeah, there was some guy working at CVS once. I walked up to, well, I was online to go, and there were two registers, and one of the registers, some guy had it like he had a spell cast on him by an evil witch. It was like it was warts and like skin tags all over his face, all over it. It was terrible.
Are we assholes?
We gotta be.
I don't like thinking that we might be assholes. We did the show for years, not even thinking twice about saying this shit.
Well, I waited and let people
An
go
evil
past
spell.
me. It was like an evil witch's spell.
An evil.
I let people go in front of me
Right.
to whenever his register opened until the other register opened. Then I went because I didn't want him touching my stuff. Isn't that fucked?
Oh yeah.
Like that's not very inclusive or nice of me, but I didn't want it being contagious or anything.
Good news. Down in Florida, my buddy had one of these port wine stains, and he got it lasered off. So that's good.
No.
So maybe some of that lasering does help.
Lasering.
All right, let's go through it.
Yeah.
We're older gentlemen now.
Sure.
Do you stare if a guy has a fake leg?
Not really. I give it a look. I'll give it like but I won't stare like a child would.
Right.
And ask dumb questions like, "Hey, Mister, you got where's your leg?"
Right. Do you
dumb kids.
do you stare at midgets still?
I'll give the side glance, like I'm not looking to look like I'm staring, but you just can't look away from those things.
I find it kind
They're
of
hilarious.
I find it kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And now with Game of Thrones, midgets are kind of in.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of look and go like, ah.
I love how they all kind of look alike. It's kind of weird to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about the one I still stare at a lot is the fake arm because they don't have that down.
Oh, you mean the hook or the actual rubbery arm?
I see more hooks than rubberies.
Yeah.
What about like tiny arms?
Tiny arms, wow. That's hard not to look.
I try not to look.
I try not to look at tiny
but
arms.
that I'm fascinated by.
Yeah.
Especially if they're holding an iPhone, but they're holding it where your bicep would be.
Yeah,
but that's
it's
where their
like-
hand is.
It's like your fucking
Holy shit.
hand is coming out of your shoulder.
Oh my
It's just
God.
weird. It is very strange. One thing I cannot look away from is a abnormally giant ass. Like those ones, especially women that don't have big, fat upper section.
Black broads.
And yeah, a lot of black broads
Oh, out
have
of
this.
proportion asses.
Out of proportion, though.
Yeah.
Where it's that, and then it's this giant ass.
And you don't understand
Like, whoa.
why that's bigger than the rest of the body?
Yes.
Gotcha.
What happened there?
I will stare at a bad rug.
Bad rugs.
That's probably the number one on my list.
Oh, God,
I will
yes.
stare at that shit.
You gotta look.
I will stare in
and
amazement.
a comb over. A bad
Comb overs
comb over
and
too.
bad rugs. I'll
Yeah.
stare in amazement because I can't believe someone would leave the house that way. How do you like reason with yourself that you'd rather look like that than just have it shaved down?
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other ones.
Oh God, I saw a comb over guy in Colorado, and a long time ago when I was out there, he took the shit from the back of his head, right? Well, actually, the side of his head, swooped it around completely to the other side,
Right.
where he literally must have taken the hairs and combed it like around past his ear,
Right.
and then cut it in the shape of a sideburn. like on the side. I swear to God.
So how do you?
It was the dumbest thing.
How do you wear that?
I don't know, with a lot of spray, I guess.
Yeah, Giuliani. We're looking at old Giuliani
used
pictures.
to have the comb over.
Yeah, the comb over. He's finally said, fuck it.
Oh, he said
That was a good day for everybody. We all went, yeah, right on, man. We could handle that.
The comb over of the 90s was the shaved head.
Yep.
That started becoming. And it's still there. It's still hanging in there, the shaved head. But some people are unfortunate. They go bald and have a horrid head to shave because they look like cancer patients.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some people could pull it off.
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look every time at a bad rug or comb over. Absolutely.
Yeah. Those are fun to look at.
God, I'm gonna think of that freaking guy's daughter for the rest of the day.
Oh, that's
was that your intention?
That's terrible.
We were gonna take a million phone calls on port wine stains. Damn it.
Well, such is life, as they say, huh?
Sometimes I hate being a stupid father. I think differently now.